10 live wires will be given a unique opportunity to share their creativity with the world and become the next top live wire. I'm your host, Heather Boyd, and this is Live Wires for the Win Season 2. 6 weeks of wire art challenges will count down to one winner of the grand prize. A collaboration video on my YouTube channel, a $100 gift certificate for my Etsy shop, and $200 worth of wire and tools from Beadalon. Your judges will be wire artist Heather Boyd, multimedia artist and author Patricia Srigley, and doll photographer, artist, and the inspiration for the Mimi Hearts, Mimi B Dolls. In this year's edition, viewers will be invited to vote for their favorite creations. Work will be evaluated on creativity, workmanship, and exploration of techniques and materials. Hello, Live Wires. Welcome everybody to the finale of Live Wires for the Win. I can't believe we're already on episode 6. Welcome to our judges, Patricia Srigley and Mimi. Today we have the fun task of choosing the top live wire for 2022. I'm very happy that Live Wires for the Win has its own YouTube channel now. That's super exciting. Look out for 2023. We're going to be even bigger and better. I will put a link in the description so you can get your name on the list to apply next year. Without further ado, let's get started on this week's challenge. This week's challenge was Field of Dreams. And as always, this theme could be interpreted as the participants wished. I didn't give any prompts for this challenge, and so we're going to see how everybody interpreted it this week. So let's start with Bernice.
Bernice writes, "My final piece is called Lest We Forget. When I saw the prompt for this week, I thought it was timed perfectly, as here in the UK it's Remembrance Sunday, and what better field of dreams than a field of poppies to remember all the lives lost so we can live our dreams today. I used 18, 26, and 28 gauge copper-based wire in black, bare copper, and silver plated. I made the poppies out of polymer clay and black wire, and the base is a flat wire swirled around so I could fit all the poppies around the soldier."
So Mimi, would you like to start with Bernice's work?
I was really amazed with all the detail and hard work you have put into it. I was looking through it, the pieces, and I was blown away by yours. I love how you have the soldier in the middle of all the poppies, and I love how you've come up with a creative idea to have the poppies surrounding him. I think that it brings more depth to your piece and it completes it as a piece in itself. I like the gold arch, I guess you could say. I like all the fine details of the weaving. I also like the fact that you've used a mixed medium for the poppies. I believe it was clay that you used.
Polymer clay.
And you have the soldier that's kneeling down on one knee, and you filled him in with black wire, which is also very well done. I also really like the way that you came up with the base for the pieces, the wire that's swirling around in the bottom to make sure that the poppies are all around him. So that's kind of cool too. But overall, amazing job. Well done. Congratulations.
And Patricia, what do you think of Bernice's piece?
Oh, I'm so impressed again. I really like the color scheme, again, limited, so it makes it effective and easier to see all the elements. It's very easy to read the message too, which isn't easy. I felt the figure was really strong and it communicated emotion, which was a nice touch. And the fact that it's dark, it really shows up. And like Mimi said, I like the mixed media aspect of it with the polymer clay poppies. And yeah, just a beautiful, beautiful piece. Complicated, but really pulled off well.
I agree with you. I love the fact that she did mixed media, but in a way that it just works so well to give those poppies the really look of the petals. I love the variety of sizes of the poppies too. So it looks like some are closer, some are further away. I agree. The silhouette of the soldier is perfect. It looks like a shadow. It doesn't need to be like
sort of three-dimensional and full, and it looks really like a shadow of a soldier, which is very symbolic as well. And the way the cross is woven in the same way as the soldier is a really nice touch. Just a little less we forget, simply written in the black wire. It stands out well. And I agree, the arch is really lovely with the gold wire and the weaving there. It ties it all together, and ingenious to use the flat wire as the stand. So each poppy has a place to stand, and they're all dispersed around the soldier. So that was a really good design solution. And I especially like that Bernice really went out of her comfort zone with this one. She did something very different from what she usually does, but I love how she branched out, did a more kind of diorama style sculpture, and very, very beautiful piece, and a nice, mixed media, the flat wire, the thinner wire, the black wire, and the polymer clay. Lovely job, Bernice. So next we have Mia. Mia writes, "This week I went back to where it all began. It began with an accident and me dreaming of being able to walk and use my hands again. The wire work came into my life when I was looking for a new hobby and a way to rehabilitate my hand. One day I was looking to buy a necklace but couldn't afford it, so I grabbed some cheap wire and tried to make my own pendant. It was fun, I loved making it, and I got totally hooked. This week I asked myself, what am I dreaming of? The answer was nothing. I'm living my dream right now, but it would be nice to have a new lampshade for my bedroom. I can't afford a new lampshade, so I did like at the beginning of my wire journey and made my own. I used several different techniques, including wire weaving and loose wire wrapping. I used aluminum, copper, and brass wire, and even used some flat wire in the middle of one of the flowers. In a dream, everything is possible, so I mixed paisley pattern shapes and mandalas to make the piece fun and colorful. The frame has hooks on the top so it can hang on the lamp."
Patricia, what do you think of Mia's piece?
Oh, I thought it was very pretty, and I like the idea of creating a lampshade. That's just a great idea. And her use of color was very nice. It made just very pretty, decorative, and each element was interesting to look at for itself, like the little butterfly when you look close, how detailed and how beautifully she's worked each of the separate elements. So yeah, I thought it was a great idea and beautifully, beautifully done.
Awesome. And Mimi, what do you think of Mia's piece?
I really enjoyed this piece. I think every single piece that you've added into the lampshade itself is extremely well done. I love all the color of wire, the flowers, the butterflies, the paisleys, they're all super intricate. I love how you've used different color wire for each of them. I think you've put a lot of time and thought into this, and it's really unique that you decide to do a lampshade. It's something that no one's done yet. It's cool, and you've also incorporated some beads and some little crystals, I believe. So overall, great job.
Yeah, I loved all the elements of this piece that Mia did. A nice variety of colors. I love the use of glass in the center of the flower. And the paisleys are really interesting. I could even see those filled in a little more. You could even have one piece that's a full-on paisley with lots of little patterns and details. I love all the patterns. I love the repetition of shapes. The little butterfly is sweet, the flower, so many different elements in this piece. Fun idea to put it as an attachment on a lampshade. I found the colors got a little lost when you put the light on because of the shadow effect, but the piece as a whole is very pretty, very fun. And I love Mia's backstory about how she got started in wire. Like, I can't believe you've been doing wire for a relatively short period of time, but your work has been consistently beautiful.
I agree with you on the backstory of Mia's piece too.
Yeah. It's always interesting to hear people's backstory when it's very personal.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, very awesome. Great job. So nice job, Mia. So next we have Jade.
Jade writes, originally made and used by Native North Americans and First Nations peoples, The dream catchers are said to induce pleasant dreams and to protect the dreamer. I used many techniques and quite a bit of improvisation to explore the relationship between the ideas we produce in our waking hours and the dreams that soar freely as we sleep. This dream catcher is made of a variety of wire colors and gauges and is accented with colorful checked glass beads. May our dreams take us on journeys up, up, and away. And may our creative ideas be as fanciful as our dreams.
So I'm going to start with Jade. I always love Jade's descriptions and the way she approaches her work. Very interesting piece with the 3 elements to it. I love the little hot air balloon. I could definitely see that as a piece on its own. Even if you filled in the top a little more and you could put a little LED light in there, it would almost be like a little night light type of thing. I really particularly love that part of the piece. Interesting interpretation of a dream catcher. I like that she didn't replicate a traditional dream catcher. I always have questions about cultural appropriation. So it's nice when you're inspired by a culture, but you do your own thing with it. I just thought it was wonderful that she went in a different direction with that and had the 3 elements. And the one on the bottom is cool. It's like a light bulb with lots of swirly wires. To me, it's sort of like creativity, with all the wires coming out of the light bulb. So lots of cool little elements there, fun as a mobile type of thing. And I think each piece would have worked on its own as well. So a nice variety of colors. Good job, Jade. And Mimi, what do you think of Jade's piece?
I do really like the hot air balloon. I also like the fact that you put up, up, and away in your description. I actually have a photography book called Up, Up, and Away. So that really resonated with me. I think that was really cool. I also like all the colorful wire and the colors that you've added in. I actually do like the little circle at the top with the wrapped wire around it. It looks like a wave. I also like the fact that you've added beads in that wave. So that's kind of interesting. No, very cool. Well done.
And Patricia, what do you think of Jade's piece?
Yeah, I agree. I did like the middle element the best. It's like a hot air balloon, but also looks like a light bulb, which symbolizes having a good idea. Mm-hmm. And I like the piece at the top. I thought it looked a bit moon-like as well as, wave-like, and it's got a nice shape. Yeah, the piece at the bottom, I guess, puzzled me a bit because it was done in a looser style from the other 2. So it didn't harmonize as well, but nice use of color and design and very pretty. And I always like things that hang.
Nice. Yeah, they would make cool little Christmas ornaments or something in each piece.
Yeah.
I really like that hot air balloon. It's super
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just realized there's like little beading detail going up the hot air balloon.
Yeah. She put a lot of little details in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I like how Jade's had like so many different like varieties of styles.
I liked her wearable stuff, the mask and the headpiece.
Yeah, the wearable stuff was really cool. Yeah.
And now, here's what the viewers had to say. For Bernice, very moving, well done. Love this. The soldier is beautifully stylized and love the placement of the field of poppies. Awesome job. Bernice, I love your weaving across the top in gold and the use of multimedia. The color choice is nice as well. That orange really pops. Your soldier has nice wrapping as well. Your piece is very beautiful. Thank you. Just wow. I think there would be some very happy vets just to see this. It's beautiful. This is so powerful. Even without the words, it says exactly what its intention is. However, the words are a brilliant touch. With the veteran in my life, it really spoke to me. Very well done, Bernice. And for Mia, so beautiful. I love the flowers and butterfly. Nice workmanship. I like the idea of so many bright colors and very creative. Oh, Mia, I'd hang this on my lampshade for sure. I love all the weaving and wrapping and all the different techniques that Heather has taught us over the years. The loops, zigzags, flowers, bends, folds, suns, butterflies, swirls, and it's very colorful. I love seeing the light coming from behind your piece. Very beautiful. Oh wow, gorgeous work. I love all the color in it. The more I look, the more details I get out of it. The techniques are top-notch and I love all the colors. Such a fun concept too. Another amazing make, Mia. And for Jade, love the light bulb, hot air balloon too. Jade, I like your wrapping and weaving on your top part, but I love the weaving and wrapping on the second part. I love all the colors you used on the piece as well. I adore the crystal beads you added to your balloon. I'd hang it anywhere in my home. Very colorful, and what a great piece. Thank you. Look at all that wrapping, and so colorful too. This is so creative and stunning. Love the balloon so much. Every single aspect, it's hard to pick a favorite. I love the rest of the piece too, story included. Way to go, Jade. And the viewer's choice for this week is Bernice. Congratulations, Bernice, for being the viewer's favorite this week. So now comes the fun part where we choose our favorite and who is going to be the next top Livewire for 2022. I shall start with Patricia. So Patricia, can you give us your top 3 in order?
Yeah, in order. My favorite was Bernice. My second was Mia. And my third was Jade.
Perfect. And Mimi, can we have your top 3?
Yeah, mine was Bernice, Mia, and Jade.
So my 3 favorites in order are Bernice, Mia, and Jade. So we have a unanimous winner. The top Livewire for 2022 is Bernice. Yay! Congratulations, Bernice, on your beautiful creation this week and your consistently beautiful work throughout the show. Congratulations to Mia and Jade for your incredible creativity, your beautiful creation, sharing your work with us each week. And congratulations to all the previous participants who have inspired us each week. It was such an amazing creative journey. Thank you to our judges, Mimi and Patricia, and look forward to 2023. Like I said, I'm going to put a link in the description if you want to get your name on the waiting list to be the first to receive the application forms for 2023 coming out next spring. And thank you to all the viewers for all your incredible feedback and your votes each week, and your support of this show is such an amazing creative journey. If you guys want to continue to be inspired by wire art and jewelry, be sure to join the Wire Makers Club on Facebook. Also follow my YouTube channel, Heather Boyd Wire, for all kinds of wire art and jewelry tutorials. So thanks, everybody. Any last words, Mimi?
Thank you for having me on the show.
My absolute pleasure. Any last words, Patricia?
Well, I'm a bit sad it's over because I really enjoy seeing the creations and I'm going to miss seeing them.
Oh, well, we'll have to have you back for sure next year, and look forward to growing the show every year. It's such a wonderful creative experience. So bye, everybody. See you next time. Bye.